Dogs are barking at birds in the trees. The dogs are barking at I see there's 2 people in the chat. Sorry about the dog barking. There's an owl that hangs out in the tree and it's drives Widgie mad, one of our dogs. No, I have not got Facebook up and running. I tried right now to set it up, but it looks like I have to have the account for 60 days and 100 people in it. So I have the 100 people now, I believe. But I don't have the 60 days yet. And I don't know if it's either or if it's both. But I've been working on it. Can you hear me fine? Is everything good? Oh my gosh, the dog. So I need to get me some headphones. I've learned that I can hear what's going on the mic through some headphones. So I need to go get me some headphones. Sorry, the dog. There's an owl that lives in our tree around the house and she goes nuts for it and I can't do anything about it. Until the owl, it'll fly away. Who else is in the chat? I would like to know. I see 2 people are in the chat now. Oh, 3 people. And I'd like to chit chat about what's going on. Let's make this Lassen County Unfiltered. We can do a nightly, maybe a weekly chat on YouTube and get everybody on the page. If you guys can share the page, that would be great too. So that we can get like everybody in the same room and everybody can chit chat, you know? I don't really know yet. I have to do some homework on the headphones. I don't know what headphones to get. I think I want to get some good ones. And then I can listen, like when I'm streaming live at the meetings and stuff, I can listen to see what the mic sounds like. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for joining in. So I guess what's big on the agenda right now that I know of, there's the race cars. The race cars, oh my gosh, my dog's driving me nuts. The race cars are not, there's no racing this year so far. They got to get a sponsor, or not a sponsor, what's the wording? They got to get somebody to run the whole shebang. The Connexes, I know the Connexes are a big talk right now. I can't speak. Hello. Anything else that you guys know of that we can talk about? Oh my gosh, this dog. Sorry. Oh, the area plan. The area plan's another chit chat that, so there's a meeting on, sorry about that. Oh, let me look real quick. Hold on. Sorry, my phone is not plugged in. I just realized that. Let me look real quick. And the City of Susanville meeting and my, sorry, it's reconnecting. I have to plug you in. The City of Susanville. See if that worked. We got 7 people in the chat now. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure my phone is charging. And all right, so we're gonna be talking about the area plan on Tuesday. I know there's going to be a lot of race car drivers there. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I know it froze up because my phone is not charging. So I went to the city meeting. I think it was on Wednesday. And my phone died, completely died. I didn't even know that it wasn't charging. So that's why I'm kind of doing this test to see what's going on. But I need to get my phone to charge, and I don't know why it's not charging. I think it might be the cord. Thank you for your patience. That's why we're doing this, because I'm trying to smooth out all of the issues. I got a new cord here. Let me try a different cord. One second. All right. I was looking for some headphones. I don't know what I've done with them though. Just so I can hear you. You guys can chit chat in the chat also while I'm doing this. Give me 1 second because I'm going to try to plug this cord in. So if I buffer for a second, that's what I'm doing. I'm fixing the power cord on this thing. Let me see this one. I'm trying. We just need to get the word out. I lost a few people, but hold on. Okay. It's charging now. I think this is my problem. I don't think this thing is working correctly. And this is what connects my speaker and connects my power. So I don't know what's going on with it and why it's not working right. All right. How is the sound now? Because I no longer have my speaker hooked up. I'm sure the sound is okay because my phone is right next to me. I just think that we need the speaker for the meeting. All right, so we can do the live with this. I gotta figure out another way to hook up the microphone to my phone. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, we just have to get the word out so we can get people to, we're getting a lot of views on the video. I know that, like, all of the live feeds have a lot of views, but nobody is subscribing to it, and the subscription it's free. And if you subscribe to it, then you'll get a notification if we're going live. Then we'll get people on the chat. Thank you. So we'll talk, of course, there'll be a lot of chit chat at the next meeting. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty busy because there's a lot of things going on. I have to go to Reno on Monday, so I think I'm going to see if I can find one of these guys in Reno. I have physical therapy on Monday. He messaged me about the video for the planning commission meeting, and I sent him a copy of it. He said he was having a hard time getting it downloaded. I don't know if he was able to do that or not for John Hancock. I didn't get a message back to see if he was able to watch it or not. I hope so. And if he was having trouble, I would like to know how he fixed the issues, so if we have somebody else that has the same problem. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I sent him part 1 or 2 now. I hope I hope he got it, the right one from me. I don't know if it was... Do you think it was just his internet? The other issue I'm having... Hey Eric, how are you doing? I hope everything's good with you. Welcome to Lassen County Unfiltered. If you have any issues, that's where we're going to discuss them. We're going to chit-chat on YouTube, and I'm going to do live feeds on Tuesday at the meetings, and also I'm going to try to do the Susanville City meetings also. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was his internet. I know that when I didn't have service before and I wanted to watch a video somewhere else, I would have to download it and then I could watch it later without internet. But you had to download it with internet and then you could watch it later without because you already had it downloaded. Yeah, if you can just spread the word, Eric, that would be great. I'm going to try as much as I can to live stream the meetings, but if, you know how the summer goes for us, so we get really busy, and I'm hoping that I can still make them all. But there's a lot of stuff in the county and the city that's going on that people are not even aware of. A lot of people work a lot of hours. I understand that coming from the prison. You know that, Eric, is you kind of get left out in the dust. So I know there's a couple people that are stepping up. Vandy, he actually came and spoke at the meeting. I have him recorded part of it because I got the end of it, but I tried to get as much as I could of it. And then they're going to be talking about the Diamond Mountain Speedway this next week and the Connex boxes. There's going to be issues about the Connex. There is issues about the Connex boxes. They're trying to figure out. And then the area plan that's going on. The area plan is probably going to be talked about. We need to get the word out to the people at the prison. I know that a lot of people at the prison are missing out because they work a lot of hours and they work weird hours. A lot of people work different hours. So if we can get people at the prison on board, because then at least they can watch the meeting after they get off of work or in between their shifts or whatever like that. I know there's a lot of people out there that wish they could meet or to go to the meetings. Yeah. I know that there was a couple people working on the logistics of the Connex boxes. I don't know we'll see what they say on Tuesday about them. I don't know what the outcome was of it. And then if you guys are looking for the information about that, I also posted it on the Lassen County Unfiltered Facebook page. I believe it's on the page and the group. So if you're looking for the information on the Connex boxes, I posted that on the Facebook page and the group. So we have 6 people in the chat. That's kind of cool. Yeah. The ones that are already there should be grandfathered in, but we'll see. I know the county is hungry for money right now, it seems like. Does anybody else have anything else going on? What is that, Eric? What are you talking about? Homestead farming. I haven't heard anything about that. Homestead permits is that through the county? If you have any information on that, you can send it to me and I can post it on or you can even post it on the Lassen County Unfiltered group. I've not heard anything about that. How about you, Terry Lynn? American Patriot, have you heard anything about that? Oh, sorry, chopping my head off. All right. Regarding being able to sell at the farmer's market or local food trucks. Being able to sell at the farmer's market, you're going to need a seller's permit or a cottage food license. I'm also certified ag with a CPC, which is a certified producer certificate. You can fill that out on, what group is it? It's not the USDA. I just looked it up the other day too. Anybody can sell at the farmer's market. If they're within the city limits, they have to get a seller's permit for their business. And if they're agriculture, they have to go to the ag department and get a CPC, which is the certified producer certificate. Which that's what I go under. I'm all agriculture, so I do the certified producer certificate. And then for my powders, which is my garlic powder, onion powder, or pepper powder, I do a cottage food permit with that one. So I have the cottage food permit, I have the ag department certificate, and I have a few other ones. But, I also got my egg certificate. That's really important too. With the state, you want to be certified with the state to sell your eggs. And then I got certified last year to be able to collect WIC and what is the other one? Senior vouchers for the seniors they get so much a month, and then the WIC coupons. Now they're doing the debit cards for WIC now. So we'll be able to accept those also. When you sell eggs, you're supposed to be, it has nothing to do with the county. You're supposed to be certified with the state. So you would go through the state of California and get your egg certification. And they just ask you a few questions, like how many eggs that you're selling. Like they just want to know what the size of your operation is. And I know the first year it was $70, and then the second year it was $50. And I did that because I was selling eggs at the farmer's market last year. So I wanted to make sure that I was covered under California's laws. Thank you, Terry Lynn. I'm trying. So don't forget to subscribe, you guys, because if you subscribe, then you'll get notifications of when I go live. And then I'm going to try to figure out a way to set it up so that I have notification that I will be going live before the meetings so that you know. Thank you, Eric. I just have a few things I got to figure out. I know I need headphones to figure out the speaker. Once I get the headphones, I think the speaker thing might alleviate our problem there. And then for whatever reason, my little thing is not charging. So this goes into the phone. And then I have my speaker plugged in, and then this plug goes out to a plug so that I have everything plugged in. And it wasn't charging the other day, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, the certifications can just keep going and going and going. I mean, I'm selling my products to Nourish Food Hub, which is in Modoc County, and I have to go get certified through them. I have to be documented through them also. So I had to pay for, I had to pay for that certification. I have to pay for the state certification for the eggs. I have to pay for the state certification for the cottage license, the ag license. At the end of it, I'm not making any money. And I would have to get really big to actually make some money. I don't want to be that big. Have a bad back now, and I'm just not into it that far. I really am just, it's a hobby for me, and if I wanted to sell anything, I want to make sure I'm legit, because there's a lot of people that want to sue you, and you just have to make sure you're certified the right way. Well, I'm hoping this works out. I hope that we can get the word out, and we can get our community together and talk about the things that are going on in the county and the city. I'm not currently in the city, I'm in the county, but I want to help out whoever I can. Did you guys hear that they did approve the Sierra Theater for, what is it called? What do they call that? Sorry, I'm lost on words right now. The arts department, the arts theater. I know somebody out there can help me. But they did approve the Sierra Theater for them to buy it. Symphony. The Symphony bought it? Yeah, I think the Symphony bought it. But, and the city's going to help them with that. So hopefully they are successful and we can get some good revenue out of that. That would be great. So maybe I'll make a post on like the events page, and maybe we can do this like once a week or something. I don't know what time, like once every 2 weeks. What do you think would be good to try to do a live on? And then we could just bring everybody from the area in, and we can all talk and chit chat about what's going on. Every week. Sounds good. All right. Well, I'll have to figure out one day. Maybe you guys have an idea of what day. I mean, I'm pretty flexible in the afternoons. So whatever day works for you guys, if it's a Saturday night or a Sunday night, probably, or we could do it even like a Tuesday night after the meetings, that kind of thing. So we can just do a recap of what was talked about in the meeting. I need to write some stuff down so I can remember it. Oh. I didn't put my do not disturb on, so it might be oh, let me explain that. I know. And okay, so to subscribe on YouTube, you need to create an account on YouTube, and usually you'll use a Google account. So if you have a Google email, you can just sign in with that Google email. But if not, then I would create a Google email, and then I don't know if you can use another email without it being Google, because everything is through Google on YouTube. But I know that you go up to I think it's when you're looking at your screen, I don't know what it looks like on the phone offhand, but it's on your right side at the top. You're going to click on that where it would have like your initial, and then you're going to pull down and it's going to say sign in, and then you're going to create an account that way so that you can create a YouTube account. Tuesday evening sounds good after the meetings. Or we can just, why don't we just plan on doing a recap on the night of whatever meeting, and then we can talk about the items discussed. Sorry, I have a little bug flying around. That was real professional. Sorry. So maybe like after the meetings, we can have a recap and talk about what's going on. We got 6 people in the chat now, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, the dogs, the bugs. This is not a perfect environment for a YouTuber, right? Welcome to the ranch. Let's do that, okay? That's what you get at Howling Dog Ranch. And then I need a plug for my speaker. Headphones. I'm making notes, guys. And then I can get these done in the next couple days. Yeah, welcome to the country. Exactly. I've never lived in a house that can get so dusty. I mean, I'm surrounded by dirt, and every time every week. I mean, my house is so dusty. It's so ridiculous. But you take what it comes with, right? So we'll do let's call it a meeting recap live. So we can bring everybody back in the room and we can chit chat about what's going on. And then there's just so you guys all know, I don't know if everybody's familiar with it, there's a meeting on Tuesday. Let me look at my calendar, sorry. Tuesday the 11th at 9. I think it starts at 9 in the morning, but technically it's at 9:30. And there's a meeting on the 18th, Tuesday the 18th. This is all Board of Supervisors meetings. And I know there's another one for the city, but I don't know offhand what do you guys know when the next city meeting is? I think they said it was like the first and the third week or something like that of so I would say the city of Susanville on the 19th. I think it's the first and the third week for the city meetings. And there was a lot of information in that meeting. I was surprised how much information they had in that meeting. March 11th. No, March 11th is the Board of Supervisors meeting, right? At 9 in the morning. And then and that's every Tuesday. So there's one on the 11th, there's one on the 18th, and there's one on the 25th. Board of Supervisors meeting, that's county, right? County of Lassen County. And then we had a meeting on the 5th for the city of Susanville. And then there's a meeting on the 19th for the city of Susanville, I believe. No, you're good. I'm just checking off all the meetings so that everybody kind of knows what they're doing. I was pretty surprised at the information. There was a lot of information at City of Susanville. They even went over like the stats and the amount of money that was spent and the income and what businesses were doing good, what businesses weren't doing good. That was pretty good information. I thought that was pretty important. But that meeting went a long time. I think I checked out at like 4 hours or something. It was a long meeting. But I know they were talking about the symphony. They were talking about them, the Sierra Theater a lot. So that might have just prolonged it. We have 7 people in chat. Say hello in the chat if you can. Let us know you're there. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. We're kind of just giving information about what's going on the next meeting and all that. If you have any questions about what's going to happen in the county, we're talking about the connexes, the racing at the raceway. $5:30 p.m. on March 11th. Is that what the next meeting was? And I wonder if there's a planning commission coming. Do you know if there was another meeting for the planning commission? That was pretty interesting. They're looking for more work. So the City of Susanville meeting is on Tuesday at 5:30 on March 11th. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So then we'll have a meeting, Board of Supervisors meeting at 9 in the morning, and then City of Susanville meeting at 5:30. I thought it was on a Wednesday though, for some reason. That's when the last one was, on Wednesday. I thought it was like the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday of every month. Yes, if you have any concerns, please reach out to the county supervisors and let them know what your concerns are. They need to hear all things going on. Hey, we have 9 people in the chat. Welcome in. Say hi on the chat if you're in the room. We talk about all things Lassen County, all things City of Susanville. If you have a question, you can throw it in the chat. We're live on the chat right now, and there's multiple people in the chat that kind of have a thing going, kind of know what's going on in, I mean, we've been doing the meeting thing, but I don't know if the agenda's up for Tuesday. I need to post that also. It should be up already. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Oh, all right, Eric. Sorry about that. March 24th. That's on a Monday. This meeting has been canceled. Oh, the 25th, you mean? No. The 24th. That's a Monday. March 24th at 5:30. I'm trying to see if they had... I read it somewhere that said when their meetings were. Our next regular meeting of the Susanville City Council will be held on March 19th at 4:30. I got it. All right, so March 19th at 4, yeah. So that's Wednesday, March 19th at 4:30. There's a City of Susanville meeting. Hi, Steven. So if you guys want to write these dates on your calendar, so far we have Board of Supervisors meetings, 9 a.m. on the 11th, 9 a.m. on the 18th, 9 a.m. on the 25th. Now, the Board of Supervisors meeting starts at 9 a.m. They're open for public comment, and then they go to close meeting, and then they open back up around 9:30. So that's what I have right now. I do have that list, and I did write it on my calendar of the Board of Supervisors meetings. They're the 11th at 9 a.m., the 18th at 9 a.m., and the 25th at 9 a.m. And if you guys can't make these meetings, I am going to make my all effort to be there live. And hopefully this production gets better over time. I am not a professional at all. Okay, and then I have on the last meeting, I have the agenda for the last meeting, and it says the next regular meeting of Susanville City Council will be held on March 19th. That's a Wednesday, March 19th at 4:30. And I remember reading somewhere that it is on the first and third Wednesday of every month. That's what I've read. And I don't know if that's true or if not. But there is a live video from the city of Susanville meeting from the 5th on the live feed, so you guys can go back and watch that. So it's available to watch. I didn't get all of it because my phone died at 4 hours. So I could only do so much, and I didn't realize that my phone was not charging. And then we'll be there on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we're going to be chit-chatting about, I think there's word that they're going to be talking about the Diamond Mountain Speedway races, Connex boxes, the area plan, that new area plan that they snuck in, I guess the word is, that we can't find much information about. No, I have not worked that out yet. I thought about that, is to be able to ask questions if somebody is watching the feed online, that if I can ask the question for them. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I can ask them and see if they'll be working with that. If they would allow people to ask the question, that would be kind of neat. But we haven't got that far yet. We've done like one meeting, and so far it went over well. I don't know if everybody would agree on that, but the meeting went over well. And then if you are in the chat and you have not shared the live feed or even our groups, Lassen County Unfiltered, there's a YouTube channel, there's a Facebook group, and there's a Facebook page. And they're all named the same. It's Lassen County Unfiltered. And that would be, right now we're only doing the live on YouTube, and I'm hoping to be able to do the live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but I need to have 60 days under the Facebook page, and I need to have 100 followers. And I think I have the 100 followers. I don't have the 60 days. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that we'll just take it, if you have a question, I would ask somebody else to ask it that can make the meeting. And then we'll just see how. Hey, Angie, you made it. Angie's in the house. Does the public not, do they darn autocorrect? Sorry. I was trying to read what you wrote, but I don't know what you're asking, Ashley. Oh, I missed your question. Just wanted to say thank you for being able to see that our work is amazing step forward. I look forward to streaming events. I don't work for the government. I don't know if that's what you were asking, Brian. I'm just live streaming the meetings for transparency for our county. And also so that when people are not able to make it to the meetings, a lot of people work out at the prison and they work odd hours in our county, they can stream it live after the meeting. Yeah, it was a interesting meeting to watch, that last one. But I'm hoping that I can get the sound better. I've been working with Sam Williams at Last in Times. He's willing to work with me where he has heavy fingers on the keyboard and he is loud, but I'm working around it and we're trying to figure it out. I think this last meeting we kind of figured it out. He put something under his computer, I put something under the mic. We zoned the mic over to whoever was talking. I think it helped a lot. If the county is hurting for money, it's better to get the public's attention. If the fair doesn't show up 1 year to show we can't afford it, but the county has to put in a whopping $2 million. Yeah, there's actually, I believe there's other options here. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that are working in the county. There's food vendors. There's small businesses. I mean, there's ways to make money at the fair to bring in that income. And I just think that it's better management. That's all it is. Because, yeah, it's just event planning. And I don't think that that's being met at some point. Yeah, the private idea was interesting. I don't know exactly how that works. I don't know who would privatize it. Who would actually run it? How does that work? And the fair is great for kids. It's a big event that we get done. I think a lot of people come from all over the place that go to that fair. The Plumas County Fair in Quincy is great too. I don't know if you've ever been to that one, but I also would think that maybe there's a way that we can go find out how they run their fair and see if they're positive and they come out in the positive, you know, because they do a great job at their fair. I don't know if anybody has been there. We do need the fair and we need the races. The races are a big income and I don't understand what the deal is with it. I think you're having a hard time finding a good promoter. A promoter is very hard to get that knows what they're doing and knows the racetrack and knows how to race. You gotta know all the ins and outs of being a promoter on the races. my family is big into racing. I've been going to races since I was a child. My brother races. I have a lot of friends that race. And I am not going to be a promoter, so don't ask me. But we do need somebody that knows what they're doing and runs a good race, because the safety on the track is very important too. If you don't have a good promoter and you don't have great safety, that's scary. Cleanest and the greenest is their motto. I love that. Plumas County. Yeah, I think I want to try to make their fair this year. That they do a really good job with their fair. And I think Andy and Chris did a great job trying to promote the fair. They did a event for Christmas in one of the buildings, and there's ways to make money in the fair. You know, I don't understand why we can't bring more income in. No, I don't think it's a liability issue. It's, I don't think anybody wants the responsibility. It's a lot to take on. You have to, basically, you have to put up $1,000 up front, and then you have to collect that from all the race car drivers, and then you have to pay the race car drivers. There's a lot into it, and I don't know all the logistics about it. I just know that it's a big job, and you pretty much need somebody that knows the ins and outs of the races, you know. Yeah, Sam at Lassen Times, he did a article on it. It was a really good article. But it sounds like there's going to be some racers or some people at the next meeting talking about it. Hopefully they can get an answer and figure out a third bid, because they're into their third bid now. So I don't know if that's going to work or not. But yeah, the races are a big deal around here. I mean, a lot of people go to them, and then 4th of July, it's massive. I mean, that place is full on 4th of July. They have to be making good money, because it's expensive too. It's $20 a person on 4th of July. So it could be more, I don't know, or less. I'm pretty sure it's around that amount, because we used to do... Oh, I don't know, Angie. If the fair board meeting was on Tuesday, would it be at the same office as the Board of Supervisors? Where do they have the meeting at? Kitty, go. This is Kitty. Topping, stopping. Oh, the fair office. Okay. Maybe we need to find out when that meeting is too. Oh, okay. I'll look at the article again. and see if we can figure out when the meeting is. All right, you guys. I think that this was a good little test run. We're probably gonna have to figure out when a good day would do this. This live is. We'll just do like a checkup. Like, what did I call it? A recap. A meeting recap. So after we have a live meeting, we can do a recap, and then we'll do it for an hour. I don't know what time would be good. What time do you guys think would be good? What time is it right now? It's 7:30. So I did this at like 6:30-ish. Once, if you let it go, if you let the fair go, it won't come back. If you let the races go, they probably won't come back. So, and the races are a lost, what is it called? A lost art. They had races at Quincy. Quincy couldn't find a promoter either. Quincy didn't have racing at their races last year. And then there's Winnemucca, Fernley, Fallon. Fernley doesn't do races either. No, Fallon. They closed for a year also, and I don't know if it was for construction reasons. But there is a good group of racers in this area, and we cannot lose our tracks. It's a fun event. It's a really fun event. All right, so we'll do a meeting recap once a week after our meetings. I will figure it out, and I will be posting it on Lassen County Unfiltered. There's a Lassen County Unfiltered group. There's a Lassen County Unfiltered page on Facebook. And then I have Lassen County Unfiltered on YouTube. So, maybe a Sunday recap, you think? Okay. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I think right now we'll just do a recap after the meetings. And then maybe we'll just do it once a week. Oh yeah, maybe like on a Sunday would be good. All right. So we will see you guys all on Tuesday. I appreciate all your input and your help on this, and I hope I can get all of my, oops, there we go. I need a new one of these because this is not working for some reason. I need some headphones, and I will be working on that in the next couple days. And we will see you guys all on Tuesday, right? Hope you guys can make the meeting. Don't forget to share this. Don't forget to tell your friends, hey, there's a live on YouTube, or to watch it after the live, okay? And make sure you subscribe. It's going to help the channel, and it helps push people to know what's going on. Thank you guys. I'm going to sign off now. It was nice chatting with you. I will talk to you later.